Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video. And today we have more trading card goodness. This time we have Wars, Nowhere to Hide, the trading card game. I picked this up at Ollie's, a budget store, for $2.99. Wars trading card game. The year is 2391 AD. The moon and Mars have long been colonized. Alien races have emerged from a tear in the fabric of space. Open conflict rages as 5 factions battle for control of our solar system's rich resources. The wars have begun. This 60 card deck features the She and Earther factions and contains 5 foils, exclusive cards, and an illustrated, easy to understand rulebook. 15 card booster packs containing additional cards, and the Cats and Claws starter deck are also available. Look for Edge of a Sword, the next expansion set coming soon. Visit warstcg.com for news, articles, and details of tournaments in your areas. Brought to you by Decipher, the art of great games. And again, for more information, go to www.decipher.com, and this was released in 2005. Again, I picked this up for $2.99. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. So as usual, I'm going to use my blade. I'm going to use it off camera. This way, if I do slip with it, nobody sees that. Or if I have a hard time popping this open. It's not being overly friendly. Let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside of the box. There we go. Pops open nicely. Let's start right off with our handy dandy rule book. It's very cool artwork. Again, Wars trading card game, Nowhere to Hide, and this is your little rule book, which is not so little as you can tell. All right, so it gives you a table of contents. When the mind and body become one. All right, a little bit of fluff here. A lot of fluff. Find more Wars fiction at warstcg.com. Okay, background fluff. What's new and Nowhere to Hide. Captain keyword quick draw or move from the game. Got an introduction, learning how to play. Let's get to that. Then we have our factions. So the factions you can play are Earther, Gonjan, Maverick, She, and Quay. And there's some independent forces as well. Types of cards. You have character, Nobot, vehicle, ship, weapon, asset, order, interrupt, and location cards. Gives you a little bit of background of what's on each of the cards. You got your destiny number, your lore. You have your energy cost, your support icon cost, your card type, your abilities, and you got the illustrator down here and collector's information. Okay, weapon, asset, order, interrupt, and what a weapon is, what an asset is, what an order is, and what interrupt means. Your location, I'll say the sector that you're in. Then you got your energy. All right, your reserve, active pile, your used pile. Destiny, destroy and dismiss, your targets, your activated abilities, going to triggered abilities, ongoing abilities. You got here cards override rules, starting the game, turn sequence. You have your activate phase, you have your control phase, you have your deploy phase, you have unique, playing a location, playing a ship, playing a character, Nobot, or vehicle. And then has a setup for you, nicely illustrated. This is playing a weapon, playing an asset, playing an order, playing an interrupt. Then you have the battle phase. Then you have battle destiny setup, your attention setup, power step, lost step, end of battle step. Then you have your 5th phase, which is move phase. 6 is draw phase. And then end of turn, it says, when you complete all 6 phases of your turn, all effects that last until end of turn expire. Both players recirculate their own used piles to the bottom of their reserves, and the energy remaining in a player's active pile remains there. Your opponent then begins his or her turn. Winning the game, building a deck, and winning the game. You win the game if at any point your opponent has no energy remaining. The cards in a player's reserve, used pile, and active pile make up that player's energy. Cards in hand do not. Then you're building a deck. Stacking initiative, the stack. Initiative, triggered abilities, and the glossary of terms that you might need to know. More glossary, more glossary, more glossary. So rules-wise, you have 29 pages of rules, the rest are glossary, and then collector information, and credits of all the good people who brought you this game. And if you need to contact them, they have the information right in the back. Again, this was released in 2005 by Decipher. When you share the $10,000 cash, well, a little late for that. And then they have volunteer today. So there you're at. And back it tells you your little handy dandy turn action. 1 is activate, 2 control, 3 deploy, 4 battle. I gotta do all that stuff. 5 move, 6 draw, and then it's the end of turn. So there's your handy dandy rulebook. Then you have your deck of cards. All the fronts or backs, depending on how you look at it, are the same. So let's take a look. Again, all the cards are set up the same way. Got your ratings and scores up top, title, lore, power, tactics, and defense, size 1, and the bottom down here. Again, power, it's the same thing, power, tactics, and defense. All right, so let's see, this says here, Dagger Lead. It says, Howler's Command Juggernaut has off-spec mods the Fed Grav designers never dreamed of. So we got a great photo or artwork right there. That says vehicle, field grav, inverter, it's a unit, power 7, tactics, and then defense is 5, size 2, transport 1. Invert this vehicle equals undamage your target other unit in a sight battle here. You have Ranger Watchman. This is a character. So inside here it's going to tell you what type of card it is. It's a vehicle or it's a character. So there's a character card right there. Ranger Watchman. That's cool. A couple of hologram cards. All of them have that cool little bit to them. Oh. The cards are nice. If you see, first off, they're high quality playing cards. But also they have that shiny stuff on each of the foil on each of the cards, which is pretty cool. Life Seeker is another character. Again, Dagger Lead is the same. I'm going to put that over there. This is an interrupt card, so it says cornered as the changers close in, escapees have nowhere to hide. Interrupted used. Your opponent causes attrition -4 in a sight battle where you have target weapon. Down there below, okay. This is another character, Tilak House Guard. Okay, another vehicle, a Dagger Juggernaut. Then we have the Corporate Transport, which is a ship. You have your Carabiner, which is another character. Juggernaut Tender, which is a ship. You got the Assault Carbine, which is a weapon. You have your Mouthpiece. When things get rough in the rim, Leaf Gazar is relied upon to meet any unanticipated needs the Rangers have. That's a character. Z Labs Merchant, it's a unit. Got his powers, got his quick draw. And the credits to the people on the bottom is the credits to the people who created the cards. And that's your collector information down there. Again, collector card number. You have Collaborative Strike, which is an interrupt card. Again, Tilka House Guard, we saw that already. Ordnance Master, another character. You have Venus Garrison Fighter, that's a type of ship. That's a location, Ganymede Harvesting Camp. You have a Gorget Cannon, it's a weapon. Ceres Belt Hideaway, it's another location. Escort Cruiser, another location. Ganymede Exploratory Camp, it's another location. So let's take a look at that picture. Very nice artwork. Then it says location, site. Unlimited encampment. Stock this card beneath target location where you have an energy icon unit or ship. This card is no longer a location or site, and target gains this card's energy and support icons that are on your side. You may stack only one encampment here. So you put another card on top of it. All right. Then we got Ganymede Tragnium Well. Again, it's another location. You got Infantry Support Vehicle. You've got a Resolute Quarrel. It's another ship. Got another location. The Forward Base. You've got a Gorget Cannon, which we've seen before. You've got the Carbon there, which we've seen before. Character, the Juggernaut Tender, which we've seen before. Ordnance Master, we've seen before. Carboner. All right. We have an Exploratory Camp again, so you could stack this one on top of the other one, which we already talked about. Resolute Quarrel, that's a ship again. Collaborative Strike, interrupt card there. Looks like a joint battle. Until the end of the turn, a target unit that has a weapon beneath it you have in a site battle power +4 and defense +4. Okay. Support Vehicle, Venus Garrison Fighter, Assault Carbine. Again, it's a type of weapon. It says pay 1 energy equals choose target unit your opponent has in a site battle here. If target's defense is lower than your defense, opponent chooses destroy target or put a card from his or her hand on top of his or her used pile. Again, you have your Dagger Juggernaut, Assault Carbine, Dagger Juggernaut, a Tragnium Source, that's a location. Each player drain here is +1 for each related site he or she controls. Okay, you have the Porter Bot, which is a character. Resolute Quarrel, which we have there. Again, we have another location, which again is the Exploratory Camp. You have the Juggernaut Tender, which is another ship. You've got the Escort Cruiser, which is a ship. You've got the Infantry Support Vehicle. You've got the Mouthpiece again. Venus Yacht Works. It's a location, it's a station. Pay 4 energy, make your target Earth or ship in a battle here power +5. Any player may use this ability. So that's a space station. Ordnance Master, which we've seen already. We have Expansion. Location, location, location. Interrupt lost. Choose one, download an encampment that has a support icon matching one you have in play. Or if you have only one type of support icon in play, download an encampment. When you download a card, search your reserve for that card, reveal it to your opponent, and put it in your hand, then shuffle your reserve. Okay, we have a Harvesting Camp again. We have the Carboner. You have the Tilka House Guardian. Construction Bot. It's a character. Reveal an Earther card from your hand and put it on top of your used pile. Target location gains a icon, support icon until end of turn. Again, all the cards lay out the same. Your point values, your title, your little bit of background fluff. No dangerous high rise for humans anymore. Again, you got your title, the type of character it is, and it's a unit. Your power, your tactics, defense. Again, your power, who created the card, the artwork, and this is the name of the company. Again, that is the, if you're a collector, the collector card number right there. And here we have the mining platform. Okay, I really dig the artwork on these cards, really, really nice. So location, as long as you control this location, you generate 1 more energy at each related location where you have a ship or a unit. Okay, you have your Gorget Cannon, again, it's a weapon. Again, the Expansion, your Interrupt, you have your Mouthpiece again. You have your Venus Garrison Fighter again, and last but not least, you have your Ganymede Harvesting Camp again. It's a location, unlimited encampment. Stack this card beneath target location where you have an energy icon unit or ship. This card is no longer a location or a site, and target gains the card's energy and support icons that are on your side. You may stack only 1 encampment on top of this one. So there's a couple of these cards, you're going to put 1 on top of it. So anyway, that's all the cards that are included. And this concludes our unboxing of the trading card game Wars. trading card game. Nowhere to Hide. Again, it's released in 2005 by the good people over at Decipher Cards. For more information, go to decipher.com. So as always, thank you so much for joining us for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed this video, you could always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. You could also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release new content. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.